and separate yourself from all the other lieutenants, to carry the weight of your soldiers so they succeed, to embrace the mistakes you will make as a lieutenant and listen to your NCOs, to take ROT seriously and prepare yourself for war. During my short time in the Army, lieutenants I know have freely taken the obligation to give up their personal time, lose relationships, weekends, vacations, birth of their children, birthdays, funerals of their parents, holidays, and their own lives to lead their soldiers when our nation needs us to. So soldiers need to be ready to fight, and they won't if you cannot lead them to do so. There's a lot of things I wish I could have told myself as a cadet, but when I look at what I do and how I do it, it has a root to ROTC. As a scout, we sit in observation posts a lot to gain information. Missing the movement of one enemy scout with a javelin 5 kilometers away could jeopardize the lives of the infantry battalions behind us. Being used to staying awake, maintaining situational awareness comes from all those times as an MS-1, pulling security and cadre kicking you if you doze off. As a scout platoon leader in a reconnaissance troop, we are out front. We SP at 102, we operate without a complete operations order, and this almost seems normal. From my time as an MS2, getting a horrible op order from an MS3, not knowing what's going on, but taking initiative and learning to complete the mission regardless. As an MS3, small unit tactics are quite obviously important to any combat MOS, but the skills they teach translate. The skills to operate, to make a plan, make multiple decisions on the fly, write op orders, being tired and overworked, being able to elaborate your intent and end state, to care for your soldiers, to take responsibility and criticism, to critically think and have battle drills, and to thrive in chaos. These skills were paramount for our medical officer who had to take control and manage an aid station when we had mass casualties and were running out of blood to give to the injured. For our signal officer and engineer, when we had soldiers outside the wire and the tactical operations center lost power. For our intelligence officer, as he watched the town district center become overrun with Taliban, and the commanding general needed information immediately. The skills you learn as an MS3 are critical to every MOS. And being an MS4 in ROTC, it taught me that the Army won't teach you everything, but people will when you ask for help. You should be ready to take a platoon and lead those soldiers, not next semester, not next year, and not when you commission. So take the initiative, read doctrine every chance you get, reach out to upperclassmen, talk to cadre, and be ready to go when it's your time. Because one day you will be sitting in this seat, and the next facing an enemy who is ready to take your life. Every day you aren't working on being a leader, you're cheating your future soldiers. And those are lives you do not want to lose. I'd like to close on a quote from Calvin Coolidge. No person was ever honored for what they received. Honor has been the reward for what they gave. So make sure you understand the obligation you will freely take to give to your soldiers. And I'd like to thank 10 things more important to me than anything, and 6 are on the front table: my parents, my sister Amanda and husband Ian, my brother Andrew, his girlfriend Lisa, my brother Garrett, who's in Iraq, and his fiancée Megan, my 2 nieces, Madison and Ramona. Go Utes.